Solana to me feels like Uber. And the reason I bring Uber into it is because Uber, it can be really difficult to understand in pricing, the same way Solana can be very difficult to understand in its valuation method, which is Solana casts a really wide TAM, right? They play with improbable numbers to the smallest things, to the most infinitesimal things on the fee structure, to the TAM, which is astronomical. So if you can share the view that DePIN and DeFi and real world assets of different kinds that are going to participate in the Solana ecosystem that requires low latency is the TAM, that's a humongous number. And then you put the slight infinitesimal fee against it, people have a very hard time doing the math on like what is the true value of the smallest fee on the biggest TAM. And Uber sometimes feels like that. You don't really know what the TAM sometimes could be on these businesses, and the fees can look really small when it gets competitive, but nonetheless it's valuable. And it feels like it's more commercially driven with the consumer in mind than maybe the MTA is. So this is a little different than I think maybe what you've heard before, but that's kind of my mental model as to how I think about the benefits and the detractions that might come in this space as people weigh their options.
I think it makes a ton of sense, and it's kind of a unique way to really look at it, and compare it with things people interact with on a day-to-day basis.